So my talk title today is, I believe I am. I believe I am free. You are not who other people say you are. You are who you say you are. And that is your choice to always be who you are. You are not what you think you are. You are not what others think you are. But you are what you think others think you are. And that's a quote by William James, who is a philosopher and Harvard-educated man who is considered the father of American psychology. So you are who you believe others think you are. I'm going to say, you're not who you think you are. You're not who others think you are. Don't let anyone else define you. But you are you. You are you. Find the love for yourself and the courage to be who you are. Who you are in that still small space within your heart, within your chest, within your heart chakra and your solar plexus. Bring in that yellow solar plexus. I am. Find the strength within and the courage that waits to step up and step into who you are without regard for what anyone else may think or say. So I promised you last week to get a little personal with today's message. And I fully intend to do that with you and for you, because I believe it's important that you know who your spiritual leader is, inside and out. There don't need to be rumors going around town that you hear and you go, is that my spiritual leader? I don't think so. I want you to know that no matter what you hear or what you say or what somebody tells you, that you always can come to me. You can always come to me. Any Sunday after service, call me, make an appointment to go have coffee with me. Don't believe rumors. Don't believe what people are saying. Know that you can always come to me and ask me. And you know, I've been recovering. You know, my doctor, so I have a very young doctor. She's younger than both of my sons. You know, that's really young. Or I'm really getting old. I don't know which that is. But I went to see her and she said, you know, you're not having a very good year this year medically. I can agree with that. I can agree with that. She said, but don't let that make you feel bad. She said, we all do that. She said, and that doesn't mean that you don't have 30 more years of wonderful, great health. She said, don't let anything that happens to you be a foregoing conclusion to what the rest of your time is like. So I've been recovering from a stroke. I didn't realize quite how much until this week. Because you may have noticed my face is a little colorful today. Well, it's not near as colorful as it was Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday, because I have a fall. So I'm moving. And in my new home, I have all these boxes everywhere. Some of them are open, and I've pulled things out of them, and some of them are not open. But so I had just come in, and then I remembered I needed to go say something to Colleen, because she had dropped me off. And I turned around, and as I turned around and started to go back, I got my flip-flop caught on an open box in the living room. And I fell forward. I thought I caught myself. I have a bruise on the knee, I have a bruise on the elbow, I have a sprained wrist over here. So I tried to catch myself. But the next thing I knew is my face hit the tile floor. Just boom, just flat on my face hit the tile floor. And came up and I had a goose egg like the size of a women's softball on my forehead. I never seen such a thing in my life. My nose was bleeding. And then my eyes weren't black immediately, but later on they got black. And the doctor said, well, I don't mean to scare you. She said, but all of this stuff up here is going to float down into your eyes in the night, probably while you're sleeping, and you're going to wake up in the morning maybe not able to see or even open your eyes. And I said, oh, well, that's lovely. And it was true. It was true. So my iPhone did not recognize me until yesterday. We picked up our phone and we used to have to put in our code and we never thought a thing about it, but now we have the Face ID, so we don't even think about having to put that code in until you have to. You're like, what? So I had to put my code in all week until yesterday. So it's been an experience in recovering from this stroke because I never would have thought the stroke had anything to do with my fall until I'm at the hospital talking to the doctor. And so I didn't even think of this. Because of the stroke, I'm on some blood thinners. So the doctor was not concerned. He said something about bleeding. I said, well, I was really shocked because my nose bled a little bit, but it didn't bleed very much, and I thought being on the blood thinner it would bleed more. He said, I'm not concerned about your outside bleeding. And I went, oh, well, what does that mean? He said, I'm concerned about there being bleeding inside, from inside all this, that there's bleeding inside there. And I went, oh, okay. All right, well, I didn't even think of that. So we had to do a CT scan and everything. And so what I found from my stroke is I don't have my athlete quick reflexes that I've had my entire life. I've been an athlete my whole life. I went from high school to college to the Olympics. I've been an athlete. I'm used to that. I'm used to being able to catch myself. But now I know I am no longer able to catch myself. So now I'm a little more careful. When I turn to walk away, I'm a little more careful about the things around me, about what I'm putting myself into in the present moment. So it has certainly made me more aware of the present moment and the present moment that I'm in. Because, I was getting ready to unpack boxes and open boxes and it slowed down my week. I don't know, maybe I thought I was going a little too fast. Maybe the world said, no, you need to slow this healing process down some more because my face got a big smack right up on it. And, I could say, well, boxing's in the Olympics now. So, you can see the other person. You should see the other person. But, yeah. It seems at this present moment, I do not have the ability to catch myself from the effects of the stroke. No one ever shared that with me. The doctors never shared that with me. That, hey, you're going to have these limitations. They told me I had a little bit of weakness on my left-hand side. Well, okay. But so I declined physical therapy because I thought I didn't need it. But now I'm in physical therapy. So now I'm going to be going to physical therapy to determine how to make myself be able to catch myself when I fall again. Because when I'm traversing around empty boxes or full boxes or whatever, I want to be able to catch myself. I actually thought of having somebody else do the message for me today. I thought about calling Ron and Maria and saying, hey, do one of y'all want to step up and do the message today? Because I didn't really want to I didn't want to get up here with a colorful face. And then I thought, well, how real and authentic is that, Kim? Yeah. How real and authentic are you being? If you're embarrassed to get up and talk to your congregation, that is your community, in the way you are. Because I know who I am. I know who I am. And I'm committed to showing you who I am, to let you know who I am 100% of the time, even when things are not quite what the rest of the world thinks it should be. Because coming out to the world, we need to be that person. We need to be that person you are. That person you are who knows. That person who lives in that still small space within. Be that person. Be that person all the time. I know it may be easy to toe the line of others' beliefs and views and adopt them as our own. I know it's easy to go with the flow and not make waves, to go along, to get along. What's hard is to pave your own path, stand in your own truth with all the strengths and the vulnerabilities. You know, I learned from my little great nephew, Stephen. He would say, it's too hard. He lived with my grandmother. He and my niece Ashley lived with my grandmother. And he would say, his mom would say, Stephen, you need to get up there and clean your room. Because his room would just be full of toys. He'd have 3 empty toy boxes and toys everywhere. So you need to get up there and clean your room, put all your toys in the toy. Oh, it's too hard. There's too many of them. I can't do that. That's too hard. You know, it is hard. Life can be hard. It is hard. It's hard to be brave enough. It's hard to be brave enough to step out and be you. To totally live in the truth of being who you are. You know what? It's always worth it. It's always worth it. Always and in all ways, it's worth it. Like that song Jay just sang today. I believe for it. I believe for it. I believe for it. There is power in your name. From the impossible, we'll see a miracle. Creator, we believe. We believe. Whether you use Creator or God or Goddess, Creator, we believe. I believe that I know who I am. And I believe that I can show everyone exactly who I am. Every single day, in every way that I can. I can be the extraordinary who that I am. I thought much about this week and what my message was going to be. And I primarily think about what I want to say. What's my intention? What's my intention to leave you with? And how can I inspire you like you inspire me? Because you all inspire me every day just by being here. Yes, that's okay. Yeah, I inspired you. Yes, all right. It's simply the title of my talk today. That is what I want you to hear from my words today. I believe I am. No pretense, just authentically who I am. Coming into your own, there are so many touching, heartfelt coming out stories in life. Some will break your heart. Some will fill your heart with joy. Some bring tears. Some bring laughter. Some are difficult to hear. And some will inspire you. Coming out as who you are may be hard. Come out anyway. Coming out is a journey in personal growth and spiritual growth. I can feel my soul ascending. You can't stop me now. My wings are coming. I said that last week, like the caterpillar that goes away in the cocoon and is all warm and comfortable there, but then feels that irresistible urge to stretch and knows my wings are coming and they're breaking that cocoon and flying out of there as a beautiful butterfly. I want to let you know that you are worthy. I want to teach you to see for yourself that you are worthy. You are worthy of abundance. You are worthy of receiving all your good. When you know that you are worthy, Your self-esteem comes from within. I am a child of God, and I am worthy. I accept who I am, who I truly am. I take full responsibility for my life and what I am co-creating in this world. Your value comes from within, that you are a divine child of God. Your value does not come from the outside, not from your job, not from your degrees or your education, not from who you know. They may be influence on you, but it is not value. When do you feel valuable? When do you accept that you have value? Are you measuring your value by the money you make? By success in a project at work? That you're able to buy the car you always wanted? To have influential and famous friends? True value, it's inherently yours. It's with you from the beginning. When you were created, when you were a thought in the collective consciousness, when you were just a ball of energy, you were valuable. You were valuable already before you came down here into this physical presence, into this physical body. You don't have to prove you have value. It's part of you. It's not performance-based. Your value is not because what you did in the past or even what you may do in the future. It's not possession-based. It doesn't matter what you have. It doesn't matter the money you make, the car you drive, the house you live in. Those things do not set your value. It's not popularity-based. Your value is not because someone likes you or favors you over another, or that you have famous friends, or that you have a wonderful, influential partner. It's not because you have a partner at all. Being single is also good. I know I shared last week that there have been many rumors circulating around the community about me and my life and what's going on in my life. And I believe that as your spiritual leader, it's for me to be completely authentic with you and to be honest with you. And I told you I would share my truth with you so you don't have to go to anyone to ask them a question about me. I had a partner and now I'm single. It's a great thing that I am free to be me. I am free in this life and in this world to be me, without any strings attached, without anything attached. I am solely and wholly single, free, and unattached. If you heard some other thing, that was someone trying to press their story upon you about me. I'm so very grateful for all of you who have been support for me during this time of change, and I am truly happy to speak to anyone who has questions about me and what I choose to do in my personal life, in my professional life. Just come up to me after service. I'm right here for at least an hour. I'm happy to talk to any of you. Or you can message me and set an appointment. We'll go have coffee. We'll go have coffee and sit and have a croissant and a coffee, and I'll tell you all about it if you really want to know. And I came across a writing the other day of a conversation with God, and it made me think of our letters to God. And then it was time to send out those letters to God. So I want to share this with you. So God says hello. And I say, I'm falling apart. Can you put me back together? God said, I would rather not. I said, why? God said, because you're not a puzzle. I said, but what about all the pieces of my life that are falling down and are falling onto the ground? God said, let them stay there for a while. They fell off for a reason. Take some time and decide if you need any of those pieces back. I said, you don't understand. Am I breaking down? What's going on? I've got all this stuff going on in my life. I've had a stroke. Now I've had a fall with my face. What am I doing? What's going on? God said, no, you don't understand. You're breaking through. What you are feeling are just growing pains. You're shedding the things and the people in your life that are holding you back. You aren't falling apart. You're falling into place. Take some deep breaths and allow those things you don't need anymore to fall off of you. Quit holding on to the pieces that don't fit you anymore. Let them fall off. Let them go. I said, once I start doing that, what will be left of me? God said, only the very best pieces of you. I said, I'm scared of change, because aren't we all? God said, I keep telling you, you aren't changing, you are becoming. I said, becoming who? God said, becoming who I created you to be. That's who you are. A person of light and love and charity and hope and courage and joy and mercy and grace and compassion. I made you for more than the shallow pieces you have decided to adorn yourself with that you cling to with such fear. Let those things fall off of you. Let them go. I love you. Don't change. Become. Become. Become who I made you to be. I'm going to keep telling you this until you remember. Become who I made you to be. I said, there goes another piece. God said, yes, let it go. I said, so I'm not broken? God said, of course not. But you are breaking like the dawn, and it's a new day. In this life, I don't need and you don't need to prove any of that. We are not broken. Never. I know who I am, and you know who you are. And together as a community, we know who we are. We are a divine child of God, and we are worthy. Maybe you feel it, and maybe you need to level up. I want you to up-level your vibration to that space. Up-level your vibration. Vibrate at that space. And then we'll all be in here. Jay and I will be singing. We'll all be vibrating. We can't hardly stand it. We're so great. We all have something in our life to come out about. Whether it's the fact that a relationship broke up and now I'm newly single. Whether it's the fact that I changed jobs and now I'm doing something different. Whatever it is, come out and be who you are. Come into your own and step forward to be who you are. The universe brought us all together in a spirit of kindness, and we together are a powerhouse. Know your name. Claim your name. Speak your name. Celebrate who you are today and every day. We call our Sunday service the Sunday celebration for a reason. And today it's a celebration of you. It's a celebration of me. It's an intentional naming and proclaiming. Celebrate who you are. Let's be determined to co-create a world where all people may recognize themselves as holy. Whole and holy. When men, women, and our youth fail to embrace the idea and the role of wayshower, we are all lesser for it. How about you? Are you stepping up to be who you are? Are you stepping into your life to be a wayshower for yourself and to be others? To be a difference maker so people can say, oh wow, look at that. I can be that. Did I know I could be that? No, I didn't. But let those pieces fall off. Let them lay there. They are no longer needed. It's our nature to be who we are. It's the way we are created. Our nature as people is never a curse. It is a divine blessing. God created you. You are a divine child of God. You are holy and holy, uniquely individual and blessed. So be who you are. No one is better or more special. In this world, there are no special rights, only human rights that should be available to every one of us. We are all equal. We all have the ability to share equally in those endless opportunities and those infinite possibilities. We are spiritual beings living in a physical world, a physical body, just as our God created us, and God doesn't make mistakes. We are all exactly the way we ought to be. I know some of us have not always felt that or lived that experience. We may have been forced or made to think we had to hide who we were to survive, hide who we love in order to be safe. We all deserve the right and the ability to live our life authentically, to live our life safely, in freedom and in love. Show your true colors. Whatever they are, you are deeply and preciously loved. You are made perfectly in the image and likeness of our Creator, our source energy that is the one presence and the one power. The distance between us and them is a distance not to be tolerated. It is a distance where dialogue must enter. It is a distance that should be bridged in unity through love and peace. As we come together to coexist in unity, we change the world. Begin each day with a beginner's mind. Know that the words you speak are important, for they imprint on the cosmos for all time. This is a wonderful day. I've never seen one like it before. Those are the words and the wisdom of Maya Angelou. Commit to waking each morning to live the enjoyment of those words. That every day is unique and special. Every day is yours. Every day is yours to make it what you will. Let your true colors shine through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show. Your true colors are beautiful. Your true colors are beautiful, just like a rainbow in the sky. And so it is. Thank you all so much. I couldn't be who I am without you, who you are. Thank you so much. Now Mr. Bill will come forward with our box. And Colin. So I just want you all to know that our Board of Trustees has been there with me and supported me through all of this. They've known